This is Drops in the Bucket, Book 1, Lesson 4. And of course, put your name, your class number, and the date that you're working on this page up there at the top. And then when you're ready to go on, we'll look at number 1. All right, so we're back to our how we get to school graph. And this time, it says the fewest kids came on what? What did they come by? Was it bus, car, walk, bike, or skate? The fewest kids. And then the next question says the greatest number came by what? So go ahead and finish that and we'll look at number 2. Okay, so here's number 2. Again, label all of these. These are pennies. These are kind of a new penny. These are all worth 1 cent. So go ahead, how many dollars in cents, and then all together, how do we show that there? And then when you're ready to go, let's look at number 3. Okay, so number 3, this shape right here is made of what? And again, just circle the word over here. You don't have to rewrite the word on the line. And then we'll go on to number 4. Okay, this one's kind of silly. Which is the plus sign? You can do that. We don't even need to pause the video. Go ahead and circle that, and then we'll go on to number 5. Okay, so number 5, this one is a little bit different. We haven't seen this yet. So it gives us over here 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. And our idea is to connect. Oh, and they didn't do this. So we need to do this. Let's take, I remember this one they messed up. So we need to choose one of these. And let's just go ahead and choose this top one. And let's shade in 2 out of those 4. And then take the middle one. And let's shade in just kind of like this, 3 out of those 4. Okay? And now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this dot over here, or this dot over here, right? The dot on this side, and you're supposed to connect it, draw a line from that dot over to this dot to show. So like 1/4. Well, which one of those? I'm looking at 1/4 right here. Which one of these over here is 1 out of 4? And it's that bottom one. So I'm going to connect it like that. Okay, so do the same thing for the other 2. And then when you're ready to go on, we'll look at number 6. Okay, so here's number 6. And remember, always start with the ones when you're using addition or subtraction. Always start with the ones. And even in multiplication. So you'll have to regroup, right? 8 plus 7, 15. Well, you can't squeeze 15 into one place. Remember, there's only one digit per place. So you have to go 15 and you regroup the 10, right? So now, then you keep going like that. And then, so go ahead and do that. And then this one over here, this second one, you'll have to regroup. I mean, you'll have to borrow because you can't take 9 away from 5. Remember, we're starting over here. And then over here, I'll again start 0, take away 0. That's not going to change. So go ahead and finish all of number 6. And then you're ready to go, and we'll look at number 7. Okay, so here's number 7. And the question says, if we eat 18 apples from a bag of 30, how many will be left? And again, so this is we started off with a bag of 30 and we ate 18 of them. So how many are going to left? So again, draw a line here and then our label. What's our label? What are we eating? Write that next to that line. So go ahead and show your work and make sure show your answer with a label. And then when you're ready to go on, let's look at number 8. Okay, so number 8, 6 o'clock in the morning is 6 o'clock what? PM or AM? Write that on that line. And then again, show 6 o'clock on both of those. The digital clock here and the analog clock there. And then when you're ready to go on, let's look at number 9. Okay, number 9 is straightforward. Addition or subtraction, you can do that on your own. And then when you're done with that, let's look at number 10. Okay, number 10. So again, we're measuring to the nearest ½ an inch right there, ½ an inch. So how long is that pen now? How many inches? So remember, this is 0, and we can count like whole inches, right? I like to draw those lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to kind of draw lines where the whole inches are, because it makes it easier to see if there's a ½ inch in there. So go ahead up here on this one. How long is that pen? How many whole inches plus that little ½ an inch? And then when you're done with that, that is the end of lesson 4.